Hey, welcome. Artificial intelligence is everywhere these days. It's become this invisible architect of our lives. It's in our phones, it's in our homes. But as it gets smarter and smarter, we've got to ask a pretty big question. Is this amazing tech just helping us out? Or is it quietly starting to pull the strings?
I mean, really think about that for a second. Is your AI just a helpful guide, or is it actually becoming the one making your decisions? In this explainer, we're going to dig into how AI's influence is growing, from the tiny little choices we make every day to the really big ones that shape our entire lives.
So it all starts pretty innocently, right? AI algorithms are just fantastic at figuring out what we like. They know exactly which series to tee up next to keep us binge watching, completely glued to the screen. And that very same logic, well, it applies to what we buy too. AI systems predict what we're going to want, sometimes even before we know we want it. They serve up this constant, tailored stream of suggestions that are designed to guide us right to the checkout.
It even gets into the most personal parts of our lives. Dating apps, they use these incredibly sophisticated algorithms to suggest who we should meet, and that has a huge influence on who we end up connecting with.
But this is where the stakes get so much higher. The same tech that picks our movies also curates the news we read and the political messages we see. It doesn't just have the power to shape our opinions, it has the power to influence the outcome of elections. Okay, so to really get how this all works, we need to look under the hood at the economic engine that's driving it all. Because this isn't just about cool new technology, it's about a whole new way of doing business.
And that brings us to this really crucial concept from the scholar Shoshana Zuboff: surveillance capitalism. It's a totally new kind of capitalism that doesn't just make products for you. No, it makes products from you. It literally turns your personal experiences into data that can be sold for a profit.
So how does this machine actually work? Well, it's basically a 4-step process. First step is extraction. Everything you do, your clicks, your likes, where you go, it all gets collected as behavioral data. Next, prediction. All that data is fed into algorithms to create these scarily accurate forecasts of what you're going to do next. Third, sales. These predictions, they're then sold to the highest bidder in what are called behavioral futures markets. Yeah, it's like a stock market, but for human behavior. And then the final and most important step, intervention. The system doesn't just sit back. It actively nudges you and herds your behavior to make sure those predictions come true. Why? To guarantee a profit.
What this creates is this huge imbalance of power, a massive information gap. These companies know almost everything about us, but we know next to nothing about how they're using our data. It's like we're looking at a one-way mirror.
And this whole economic model is only